makes you brighter side. Cause I'm low on the phone, you say. So I talk till I drop, you say, how could I have a heart made of stone while you... Oh, when we synchronize, it's exactly what I thought and I fantasized. Playing games with my mind, making us collide. And we know how it goes when we're out at night. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. When you patronize, you're so satisfied. When I dig in the dirt, you're in paradise. And I know that you know I can sleep at night. Oh, and you're by my side. And it's smooth how you move, cause I'm petrified. Setting traps in my head, messing with my mind. When you talk, but I know you're lying. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. Why you so icy cold? My tears can't drip. Sitting awake alone, tattoos I miss. If I was to call your phone, I know you'd click. Baby, can I have the throne? I call it quits. You can even have my car, I don't need it. I've been inside my room since you left it, thinking about the place where we first kissed. Oh, and I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold.
My advice to those who don't necessarily know how to get started in the social reform movement is to read, watch, and listen. There are conversations to be had, meetings to attend, and organizations to donate your time to. Those conversations might necessarily not be the most comfortable, but the fact that you're having them leads to growth. As far as fighting social injustices, I want the next generation to understand how important education reform is and how important it is to an improved society. Educate yourself. That's how we'll see progress.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
At home, the Rockets don't hold anything back, whether it comes to their clothes or their effort on the floor. The famous We Love Houston sign just off Interstate 10. We're coming to you from the Toyota Center in the biggest city in the Lone Star State. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and beside me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. David Aldridge joins us on the sideline. Almost halfway through the season, let's check out the standings out west. A look at Memphis, a season filled with ups and downs, 10th right now in the conference. And of course, Houston, and they're down 4 spots from them.
And seeing where the Rockets are, they haven't gotten anywhere near where they wanted to be this season. Pretty clear there's a big talent gap between them and the true contenders.
And we've all thought this. They're just a middle-of-the-road team, the last thing anyone in the NBA wants to be.
And David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening.
Hey, Kevin. Ja Morant put the league on notice his rookie season with spectacular play and a little jawing while he's at it. The Grizzlies rookie said, "I just play with the same chip every game," adding it's nothing personal. "I'm just having fun," he said. "My teammates and the coaches allow me to go out there, play freely, and do what I do." Kevin?
Thank you, David. And above-the-rim play, always captivating, Steve. We should see a lot of that tonight.
And Kevin, I'm so excited. You know, I played under the rim, so to get a chance to watch guys play well above, I am getting my popcorn ready.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. Morant and Allen at the guard spots. Kyle Anderson is out there with Dylan Brooks. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5. And for the Rockets, they've got P.J. Tucker all out there with Oladipo. And it's Tate in at the 4 slot. And the Grizzlies start out with the ball. And here's Anderson for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Anderson's got the opening basket of the game for the Grizzlies. Poked away. Stolen by Anderson. Wall with a block. Oladipo against Allen. And it's sent back by Allen. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Valanciunas finds Morant. For the Houston Rockets, they come in off the loss to the Raptors. Inside, Tate. Anderson with the block. Morant with it. He's picked up by Wall. And that one's good. Morant.
Look at the big man Valanciunas showing off the playmaking skills.
We're about 1 minute into the first. A slow start here for Houston in this one. It's a 5-point game. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
You know, they take 1 step forward, 2 steps back, and exercise in frustration.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
No good from Valanciunas.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
And here's Oladipo. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Toronto.
And no one on defense could stay in front of him. He continually got pummeled and kept getting back to the stripe.
And that one's good. House.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
The 3 from Morant. And again, it's Memphis with the 3. So it's the Rockets now. They trail by 7.
And what an incredible shot in the arm for this franchise. The opportunity to draft a potential superstar in Ja Morant, and they had only a 6% chance of landing that number 2 overall pick.
Now here's Brooks. Victor Oladipo unable to get his last shot to go.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Morant against Wall. Now the pass to Tucker. Fires from deep. And again, it's the Rockets from deep. They've had a lot of good players come through Memphis over the years, GA, but probably no one with Morant's upside.
He has future league MVP potential. Once the three-point shot is consistent, once he cuts back on the turnovers, I just don't know how you stop him.
And here's Wall, following Ja Morant's 3. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
The love and passion Wall is a game changer, a competitor through and through.
The Rockets shooting their first free throws of this game.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Wall. And so Wall nails both of them. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Whistle blows, basket is good, so a chance here for a three-point play.
And their offense already in a flow, some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead. You look back at that 2019 draft, Zion goes 1, Morant goes 2, and with everything we know about them now, could you imagine having to make that choice today?
That is a tough choice, GA. Or even crazier, could you imagine having both of them on your team? The reason why I say that, as amateurs, they played together in South Carolina. Little did they know at the time, they would be the future of this league.
Now for the teams that are clearly rebuilding, should they simply play the young guns, Greg, no matter what, or should they make them earn their minutes?
Kev, I don't know that there's a right answer to that. I think it's really about the personnel and the personalities of the guys on that roster. And really, the front office should play a big role in that as well. But it's a hard call. You got to believe enough in those young guys to say, hey, that's our future. We're going in that direction. But you still got to also take care of your veteran guys who are kind of setting the table for your future.
And here's Wall, following Ja Morant's 3. Wall passes to Oladipo. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Memphis leading by 11. Here's Allen. And Oladipo pulls it down. And the Grizzlies, they come in off a loss to Los Angeles.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there. And I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
Sometimes great skill can overcome a lack of intensity, but it's very rare.
Houston's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Here's Wall, denied by Morant. 2 points, that one goes. Morant's got 18 points.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace, they made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Man, it is hard to shake Oladipo's focus on these drives. Even when you get physical, he still gets it done. Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Already ahead by double digits, trying to run away and not look back.
And so here is Houston, following the score by Memphis.
And there's that scorer's mentality that Oladipo possesses, which really puts the defense in a bind trying to stop it.
Houston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
The combination of shooting and speed Oladipo provides this team is invaluable. And his hunger to keep getting better, also impressive.
Good on both. Now here's Morant. 20 points for him. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
The Grizzlies have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Gordon's checked in for Houston. That's good from Morant.
You know, in most NBA drafts, Morant would have gone #1 overall, but not in a draft with Zion, at least not at the time.
Pass to Tucker. Basket, good.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
And the Grizzlies leading by 9. The three from Morant. Through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Now, here's Oladipo. And that one, good.
And this is why the team loves Oladipo. Consistently productive, ensuring he makes a difference on offense. Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Fires the three. Hits the three-point bomb. Oladipo's got 9.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Morant. From down in the low post, it goes.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Outside Gordon. Passes it to House. Oladipo for 3. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Last time they met was in Memphis.
Well, what did them in was all the missed free throws. It could have been a much different outcome.
You hate to lose it at the line, especially when you're getting what you want in other areas of the game.
Teams changing it up here. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And it's Jones with the ball for Memphis. 6-point lead over Oladipo. Offensive rebound. Tillman's shot is good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Poke loose. And it's Houston on the break. Oladipo's running. Gordon with no one around. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first.
Jones checked in for the Rockets. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. On its way from Clark for 2. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Boy, both teams racking up the points to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
Looking nimble on the drive there. Once Clark sees an opening in the defense, he's looking to exploit.
The Rockets shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. Pass to Karuch. Fires for 3. Tillman grabs the miss.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
No good from Clark.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Clark's got 6.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Jones with it. No points in the game yet for him. The pass to Patton. To the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Jones. And it's blocked.
Good timing by Justice Winslow with the long arm to get a hand on that shot.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
And Houston calls their first timeout of the game. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
While there's a chance, let's show you the teams that have thrived on the fast break this season. Number 1, the Grizzlies.
And that's a fun category. Most fans love that kind of up-tempo offense, and these guys are the best in the game playing that style.
Kuruc passes to Gordon. Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Kuruc. Kicks it to McLemore. 4 on the clock. Houston needs to get a shot off. Jones, that's for 2. The offensive rebound. Here's Kuruc. Here's Patton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
That one is off. And Memphis making a change here. Melton's checked in. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
And watching Brandon Clark play, first thing you notice, the young fella plays above the rim.
He's very quick off the floor, GA. Had a max vertical of over 40 inches at the combine. Did you hear me? Over 40 inches. And I think he was the steal of the draft. Fortunately for the Grizzlies, he failed to 21. Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Shot on the wing. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
Now here's Gordon. 17 points for him last game against Toronto. Here's Winslow, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Jones in the post, working on Jones, and the basket by Gordon.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
And the shot goes down.
Like the pass from Clark there, showing he can be a piece of the puzzle.
Rockets trail by 18. Gordon deciding where to go with it. And McLemore now atop the key. Knocks it loose. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Love the recognition. Realizes that one is all him.
Sometimes that's the call. You want to be unselfish, but even more so, you want to be effective.
Here's Gordon. The Grizzlies making the shot. 46 seconds left here in the opening quarter. McLemore, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 20. Here's Clark, and then Clark slams it in.
This is the mindset Clark has. He's opportunistic and really has an awareness of when to attack in transition.
That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Outside Gordon. Passes to Karuch. Jones trying to get open. And it's Karuch missing. Here's Clark. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. Clark's got 14 points for the game.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Clark outside. And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. Memphis out in front, just dominating this one. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Grizzlies enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
Here's Karuch. There's the steal. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Houston, Karuch is out there with Patton. Then it's Wall. Then there's Brown. And it's Nwaba in at the 2. Greg, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best, and I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys are truly great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game. And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Count it. Good. Now Wall. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Raptors in Toronto.
And some of the passes he threaded through the defense were just incredible. He made it look so easy.
And I just love the way Wall kind of knifes through that defense. He is masterful at slashing to the rim.
The three-pointer is right on target.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. All with it, now guarded by Winslow. Nwaba, good on the three-point shot. Nwaba's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. There's Winslow, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You see some of the craftiness of Winslow. Just knows how to generate offense.
The Grizzlies shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And he makes the first.
The 10th overall pick back in 2015, Justice Winslow has been fighting injuries, but he still has a chance to be very good.
Morant, he's checked in for DeAnthony Melton. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. For Houston, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Stolen by Winslow. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Winslow's got 4 points in the quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Outside, Wall. Shoots over Morant. Wall's shot is off.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's Valanciunas. It's deflected. Pass to Tucker. Valanciunas on the double team. The pass to Tucker. Houston moving it around. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Wall outside. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson. Now that we have a second, take a look at the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers over the last 10 games. Number 1, the Grizzlies. 5th best, the Rockets.
You know, it's been interesting to see both clubs really clamping down with their pressure on the ball defensively. I mean, forcing turnovers and then getting out in transition to score.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And it's Justice Winslow with the foul. That's his first foul. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Sterling Brown. Allen's checked in for the Grizzlies. On defense, Memphis. On its way from Oladipo for 2. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for Memphis. On Tuesday, they'll go up against Russell Westbrook and the Washington Wizards. Then on Thursday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And you know, for that matchup with Washington, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Now, John Morant says in an era of 5-star recruits, he was a no-star recruit coming out of high school. And that put that big chip on his shoulder. Now he has "beneath no one" tattooed on his arm. And he says, "My dad always told me that I was trained to go. Basically, that I'm built for the moment." And guys, his time is now.
Sure is, DA. Thank you. Here's Morant. Anderson trying to free himself up. And that one's good. Morant's got 30.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Wall against Brooks. Pass to Nwaba. There's the three. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got his third assist on the night.
And how about the read from John Wall? He knows the angles, sees the opportunity, and makes the right feed. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Wall looking it over. Shoots over Morant. That one rolling around and rims out.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Houston's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Wall passes to Tucker. From outside, off the mark. Memphis has gone 6 of 7 from long range tonight. They've been on fire from way outside. Here's Morant. Nice D from Wall.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Pass to Oladipo. Out to the wing. Here's Tucker. Connects on the 17-footer. Tucker's got 5 points so far.
And when Oladipo makes passes like that, his team kicks into a whole new gear offensively. The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
There was a hole in the defense, and the offense did a brilliant job to get an easy bucket out of it.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season.
Oh, my goodness.
Championship night, I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, ouch. Houston making a switch here. House is checked in.
And with the pause in the action, let's look at the numbers for Victor Oladipo. He's averaging 19 points per game, 4 assists, and 5 rebounds. And he is such a huge part of what this team does on offense.
Yes, night in and night out, he's their go-to option. He accepts that responsibility and thrives at it.
Sinks the triple.
And even after all those 3-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
No one near Wall as he lets it go. Great look, but off the mark. Oladipo against Morant. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
Here's Oladipo, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And a moment now to see the stats for Anderson. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so. First in steals, first in three-point shooting, and with a top 20 ranking and field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And as you said, #1 in steals this season. He's the sneakiest ball hawk in the league right now. Hide everything you've got, because he's coming after you. And the first one drops. Gordon's checked in for Houston. Oladipo hits them both. Memphis has gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on 3-pointers. Morant, it's not going to go for him. Nice D from Wall. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his first foul of the game.
and the next one puts them in the bonus.
Rockets have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Here is Wall. He's got 10. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
Inside, outside, it doesn't matter. Like how Wall attacks and looks to score when the opportunity presents itself.
And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for Houston. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand.
Took him a while to get going, but here in the second quarter, he's found his rhythm.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
Morant with the steal. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Morant's got 43 points.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And here's Wall. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. A 3 from Anderson. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And you see Anderson each year becoming a little more consistent from distance.
And watching Kyle Anderson, Greg Popovich once stated, he's not what you'd call a typical NBA athlete.
AGA hint the nickname Slow-Mo because he plays at a deliberate pace. He has tremendous skills, a high basketball IQ. He has improved defensively. He's a jack of all trades.
McLemore's checked in for John Wall. And Oladipo kicks to House. 6 on the shot clock. Oladipo, the pass to House. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got 5 assists in the game. Here's Morant. The shot from the low post is good. Morant's got 45 points.
Dominating when it matters most. Give him the ball and get out of the way.
Gordon for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Shot from the wing. No good from Valanciunas. Rocket shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. McLemore inside the line. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. Pulls up on the wing. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Gordon kicks to McLemore. Oladipo against Allen. And here's Gordon from outside. That one doesn't drop. Now Memphis takes it the other way.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Second chance shot. And it's Morant missing.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Here's Oladipo. And it falls over the rim and in. Oladipo's got 7 points for the quarter.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. So for the Rockets, Dustin Patton comes in for P.J. Tucker. And Caruch is subbed in for Danuel House. Memphis in total control. Here's Jones. Clark trying to get open. That one, no good. Gordon finds Oladipo. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
And with underrated strength, Oladipo isn't worried about absorbing some contact.
Jones, no luck. The Rockets shooting a sweet 57% clip in quarter number 2. Oladipo, good.
Oladipo with the shot.
Grizzlies shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's Melton. Cans it from downtown. Melton's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Oladipo outside. To the wing on the left. Down deep. McLemore. Good. And it's Oladipo picking up the assist.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Gordon. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Clark trying to get open, and he makes that one. Jones has got 8 points.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
Gordon against Winslow. And the basket by Gordon. Gordon's got his 2nd basket of the night.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
It's good. Now here's Gordon. He's got 5. Knocked loose. 50 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
Completely on his game. Hasn't missed a shot all night. A big part of why this team is winning.
Goes up, throws down the breakaway jam.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Here's Patton, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
The Grizzlies shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
Shooting 1.
And that one falls for Jones.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
And he converts the layup. Jones has got 9 points in the quarter. Here's Gordon. And here's Brown outside. No good. And so it's Memphis out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Jonas, you guys got off to a strong start. How important was it to set the tone early?
You know, we came out with a different energy. We said it's enough to struggle from the start. You know, we got to focus and play good starts.
That is where it all starts. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. It was all Ja Morant in the first quarter. He went on an historic scoring frenzy. tallying a ridiculous number of points, 4 rebounds, and 1 block. Kenny, what was your take on Memphis?
Well, we can't look past the huge contribution their bench has provided. They've got this lead mainly because of the injection of energy and offense that they got from their reserves. That's what a coach wants to see. I'm guessing the minutes will be spread out a little bit in the second half.
And Shaq, how'd you think the Rockets were playing?
Well, there are a few areas they need improvement, but perimeter defense is priority numero uno. They got to be quicker to close out on the three-point shooters, and you got to prevent the open looks. They weren't fighting through screens. They're just not doing enough, Ernie, especially outside.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See everybody with Kevin Harlan.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Basketball 101. You've got to put a body on him. Unfortunately, that's a fundamental that's gone by the wayside.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Anderson. Then there's Dylan Brooks. Then it's Tyus Jones. And it's Melton in at the shooting guard position. Jones from outside slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries. And for the Rockets, they're shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. They get a hand on it. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
Man, he's been on point, not forcing things, getting the most of his looks within the flow.
Now here's Wall. To the inside, House. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. House has got 11 points.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Melton's shot is good.
3 straight to begin this half. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. The Grizzlies making the shot. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Those are the plays you want from Valanciunas on the defensive end. Didn't hesitate to challenge the shot.
But they recover it. A nice shot by Anderson. Anderson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim. They're doing work here in the second half, 3 or 4 to start.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Here's Melton. Nice D from Oladipo. The Rockets have gone 3 or 4 so far in the 3rd quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Tate the pass to Oladipo for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Anderson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Melton's shot is good. Melton's got 21 in the game.
A beautiful pass to lead his teammate right to the hoop.
To the middle, here's House. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
That's his first personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Daniel House taking 2 shots.
2.
Free throw drops for House. Grayson Allen's checked in for Memphis. Ja Morant comes in for Tyus Jones. And so House nails both of them. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Fires from the wing. And Oladipo pulls it down. Oladipo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Tate. The Rockets again can't hit.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Brooks, again Memphis.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Houston's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Morant against Wall. Stolen by Brooks. Fast break Memphis. Morant with the ball. And he gets it to go.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Wall's shot is off.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
David Nwaba is checked in for Oladipo. How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
Rockets have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
And he gets the bucket.
The persistence of Valanciunas paying off in a big way on the glass. He is just a tremendously hard worker.
Wall passes to Tate. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got assist number 7 for him tonight. The Grizzlies have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Morant, that's for 2. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Morant's got 49 points in the game. For Houston, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Here's Wall. Nwaba passes to Tucker. Here's Nwaba. Misses the 3. Left side Anderson. Valanciunas trying to free himself up, and it's Memphis with another.
And the difficulty defending Anderson from mid-range. He has a number of go-to moves from that distance.
Wall passes to Tate. Here's Nwaba, and he uses the glass on the layup. Nwaba's got 8.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Over in the corner, Allen. Baseline try, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And it's 6 points for Allen.
And they're leaning on the mid-range right now. That's 6 of their last 10 from that area.
Aston Nwaba fires the 3, buries it from 3-point range.
That's a shot the defense looked like it was willing to give up. Big mistake.
And they double up Morant. Hits it again. Wow.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Down low. And he lays it straight in. 9 points in the game so far.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Wasted no time on that one.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant's a skilled distributor.
And the pass to House. Pass to Nwaba for the 3. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Over to Wall. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Valanciunas has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Valanciunas has a look from the mid-range. He is very comfortable taking it.
Wall against Morant. Tucker. And good, coming off the assist by Wall.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
And they double up Morant. The shot, no good. And the Rockets take it the other way. Here is House. He's got 13. Left side, Wall. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Wall's got 6 points in the quarter.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Memphis has gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range.
This is where Kyle just needs to improve across the board, needs to find more ways to score.
And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Morant kicks to Allen. Shoots. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Allen's got 11 points.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Here's Wall. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one's on Morant.
What a great finish there from Wall. It's clear he doesn't fear anyone when he's looking to score.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And so far this season, shooting at a 75% clip from the line.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Patton, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Sterling Brown comes in for Daniel House. And Gordon subbed in for David Nwaba. Morant with it. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. 2 on none. No one back to stop this.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Clark, he's checked in for Memphis. Rocket shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
And they double up Morant. And just miss after miss right now.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And Wall with the slam.
Wall has hurt him in every way possible tonight. He's got firepower that really only a few guys in our league possess.
And another turnover here by Memphis. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync. Boy, once he gets going like this, he becomes unstoppable.
And Clark has got the ball here for Memphis. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
A guy who can lull you to sleep and then burst right past you. Ja Morant on the attack.
Now the Rockets with it. They're on an 18-6 run. To the paint. It's rebounded by Memphis. Clark's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Brown over to help. And taken away by Brown. Passes it to Patton. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Patton's got 6.
Oh, nice feed from Wall, paving the way for that bucket. That's always his first thought. Find the best shot possible on every trip, whether he has to take it himself or create for a teammate.
Houston making a switch here. Caruch is checked in. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Now Gordon. He's got 5. From deep, Wall buries the long-range jumper. Wall's got 31 points.
A strong decision maker with good floor awareness. Wall concluded that the catch and shoot was the right move.
Here's Morant. The rebound by Patton.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Brown. How his last 10 games have gone. He's around 6 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
He understands his role. He accepts it. He's one of those guys who doesn't need the ball to be effective.
Relax on the first.
That free throw good from Brown.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Jones checked in for the Rockets. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Jones checked in for Morant. And Brown drops them both. And here's Jones. He's got 18. Bain. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Houston's gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. Fast break, here they come. Lets it fly. It's hauled in by Brown. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Bain, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. 6 points for him.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Now here's Gordon, guarded closely. Pass to Karuch. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is good.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Bain, and the rebound goes to the Rockets.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Jones, that's for 2. Here's Clark, and slam dunk by Clark.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Now here's Gordon. 9 points in the game so far.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. From the wing, and the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
The Rockets really having a tough go here. Outside Gordon. Kicks it out to Jones. Just 5 on the clock. The pass to Patton. Wide open look. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists in the game. Here's Jones, and the Grizzlies tack on 2 more. 5 seconds left in the third. It's stolen by Jones. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll return shortly. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The Grizzlies shooting the lights out in this building, 68% from the field. They've got McLemore. E.J. Tucker is out there with Brown. Then there's Gordon, and it's Oladipo in at the point. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Now, here's Oladipo. Steve, if you were a GM and you could choose one player who would you start your team with?
Right now, I think the perfect player to start your team off right now because of the way everything is going is Anthony Davis. He can play 1 through 5. Defensively, he can change a game. Offensively, he can play in and out, and he's just that fluid player that matches up with today's game.
Here's Oladipo. Brandon Clark picking up that last basket. Gordon against Brooks. Back to McLemore. Now here's Oladipo. Clock at 4. Brown outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Just another way Dillon Brooks can beat you. His pull-up game is outstanding.
To the inside, Gordon. Got a piece of it. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Count it. Melton's got 23 points. Here's Oladipo.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
He has led this team in rebounding and also taken on the role of enforcer.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Brown inside. He's covered by Clark. And the Grizzlies with possession. A big stretch here going 10-2. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Here's Gordon, following the score by Memphis. Oladipo outside. Drills it from outside. Oladipo's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, opponents worry about Oladipo's quickness attacking the basket, which really helps him create good looks from the perimeter.
Houston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. 16 feet away. Up again. No good that time. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. Defense, for me, just hasn't made the commitment to sprint back in transition, and that's why you see such a huge differential in fast break points.
On its way from Oladipo for 2. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. It's rebounded by Houston. Outside Gordon. Brown wide open. He fires. Drops in the tray.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Tucker banked in off the glass.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Grizzlies have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth, 8 of 12. A nice shot by Winslow.
I will say this about his shooting stroke. It's pure when he's got it going. Perfect so far this quarter.
Oladipo, the pass to Gordon. Back to Oladipo. Got a piece of it. Gordon kicks to Brown. Houston moving the ball around. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Oladipo's got 8 points here in this quarter.
He has gotten into a terrific groove here, trying to wheel his team back into this.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Cal Smitty, you were a player with versatility and length. How much fun would you have had with today's style of play?
I think, Kevin, I was the guy that kind of played 1 through 3 at 6'8". But nowadays, I could have played 1 through 5. I would have loved playing the 5 position. Reason why, I could have got my shot off at any time I wanted. And the three-point shot, Kevin, you can take 10, 12 three-pointers. I would have loved that.
My favorite, but Kobe showed me what great is. I could really make it if I turn some better grades in. Friends I love to hang with didn't help me bring no A's in. And I had to work way harder because I'm Haitian. Couldn't stop my hesitation, dropping 30 on me. Coach Kevin from the Blazers helped me change my situation. I could have been one of them cases that ain't making the graduation. Mama told me I'm worth it. A little pain won't hurt you. The practice till it's perfect. And that's why I deserve it. Kicked out of school in the 8th.
And for Memphis, they're shooting the ball with incredible accuracy. 68% so far. Melton, no good.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Nwaba kicks to House. Now here's McLemore outside. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
Game continues to evolve, Greg. Any changes in particular that you do not like?
That's a great question. You know, I'd like to see the replay review streamlined a little bit better. I wouldn't mind a touch more physicality being allowed in the game, but as much as we tend to complain, the one thing I have learned is if you're honest, you go back, we always complain. I don't care what the era is. Nobody's ever truly happy, and I'm not going to spend all my time worrying about that stuff, partner. I'm just going to enjoy the game that we are all so fortunate enough to be able to watch.
Totally agree. Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Houston making some changes. Odions Kurucs, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker, and Jones subbed in for McLemore. And so it's Memphis with it. Allen inside the three-point line. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Allen's got 9 points here in the second half. Houston's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Pass to Nwaba. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And a long windup and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up. Here's Melton. They get it back. Another shot. Jang, no luck. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Passes it to Kurucs. The shot misses. And Memphis the other way now. Here's Conchar. Basket counts. Konchar's got his first points of the game.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
Outside, Jones. And the rejection by Jang. That's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Here's Kurucs. It's House outside. It's good from long range.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Grizzlies shooting it brilliantly here lately, 60% from the field. And now here comes Jones leading the break and laid in to finish the break. And Smitty, we see the success and the great talent level in the WNBA. Do you ever think we're going to see a woman on an NBA roster?
Well, Kevin, that's a good question. Let's look at the history of the game. We've had 2 women drafted, Denise Long back in 1969 and Lucia Harris in 1977. I will say this, Kevin, I do believe so. I think in my era, there's one player I got a chance to watch and play against that could have played for sure was Cheryl Miller.
And so it's Memphis with it. The Rockets making the shot. Melton, no good. Outside, Jones. Sweet little floater.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Here's Melton, defended by Jones. They get it back. Here's Winslow. The Rockets pull it in. Karuch has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Down low. And he banks in the layup.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Memphis leading by 21. Allen left side. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
What a turnaround for him since the half. More aggressive and more effective.
Here's Mwaba. And Winslow pulls it down.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
From 17 feet out, the Rockets pull it in. Karuch has got 6 rebounds in the game. Shoots. That one wide left. The Grizzlies shooting 65%, an outstanding offensive display from them. Here's Jang. Rockets with the rebound. Jones with it. Here's Karuch. The Rockets again can't hit.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Allen. That shot off. So Houston will take it the other way. A 3 ball. Houston now working with the new shot clock. Memphis leading by 23. Here's Conchar. And too long on the shot.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
To the middle, House. Lays it up and banks it in. House has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Here's Allen. Goes back up. And Winslow puts it in.
Sometimes it's who wants the basketball most. Winslow comes up with the extra possession and finishes the play.
And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Snatched up. Allen. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Memphis.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And so they're able to even up the season series at a game apiece with 1 left to play, exacting a little revenge and really saving face. They did not want to go down 2-0.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Ja Morant.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They lead by 21. 52 seconds left to play here in the 4th. And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game, Ja Morant.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
And they were in danger of losing back-to-back games before he stepped to the forefront here tonight. This was not a game he was going to let get away from him. Here's Tillman. It's stolen by Jones. Tillman's shot is good.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
And there it is for him. We've got 33 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Puts it up from 12, and the Grizzlies check on 2 more.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
And you got to like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Jump ball.
And so it's Memphis with it. Allen outside. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Jonas, you have a lot on you in terms of patrolling the paint. How do you think you're doing?
I feel good. You know, there is a better game, there is a worse game, but, you know, I'm bringing energy every game. I'm fighting, and my job is take rebounds, set of screens. I'm doing that job.
It's grunt work, but you're good at it. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.